Alright everybody, I have a very popular and also a very nice example of a 2002 Jeep Liberty Sport. This vehicle is in fantastic shape. It's 100% mechanical as far as being mechanically good. Let me get you the mileage. As you can see, 177,386, and yes, I do have the gate open so I can show you guys around the Jeep. But as you can see, with 177,000 miles on it, if you popped in this Jeep and drove it and looked at it, you would think it had 77,000 miles on it. That's how nice it is. But the good news is it's going to save you some money. I mean, it does have its wear and tear and a couple spots here and there, but you know what? Body-wise, mechanically wise, the thing is fantastic. All right, we do have some equipment. We got power windows. There's your right rear. There's your right front. We'll swing on around here. Try to do it this way because the switches are in the middle here. And there's your rear. And of course, the all-important driver's window, up and down. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Horn works. Wipers. There you go. They work, no problem. Power mirrors. Right. Let's turn. Yep. As you can see, that one's working just fine. And let's go to the left power mirror. Oh, that one does not appear. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, I was hitting the switch wrong. There we go. There, down, up. So yeah, power mirrors work exactly as they should. It's got cruise control. All right, you can see the little cruise light comes on. I have driven this vehicle, so I do know that the cruise control does work. I've driven this vehicle over 500 miles. All right, I've driven this in some of the worst snow we've had this year. And let me tell you, this thing goes like crazy. The heat works exactly as it should. Obviously, 10 degrees outside. I can't tell you whether the air conditioner works or not. This was so well maintained, I would be very surprised actually if it didn't. 4-speed automatic transmission with electronic overdrive. You can see the little button right there. All right, let's go, and we're gonna go out around and do the outside, but let me show you the driver's area. Here's your door panel, as you can see, very nice, very clean. Here's about the only wear spot I've been able to find on the vehicles, right here. The bolster is actually very firm, and the seat is very comfortable, but it does have a little bit of wear. I mean, come on, for goodness sake, it's an 02, so you would expect that. Look at even your carpeting. There must have been floor mats in here. I don't know where they went. You can see is not all worn out. Like I said, this is actually a really nice shape vehicle. All right, first thing as I always do is I'm going to do the tires. I'm going to get my little handy dandy gizmo out here. One thing I'd like to point out is they are matching tires. So whoever replaced the tires on this vehicle, they did it. They replaced all 4 of them at once. That's a good sign that this vehicle was well maintained. All right, let's see. The tread's not great. I can tell you that, but just by looking at it. And let's see, 30 seconds, where are you? Oops, let me do that again. All right, sorry, I'm trying to do this with gloves on. And it looks like we got about 30 seconds on the left front tire. All right, left rear tire. And that looks like about 30 seconds, a little bit more. The spare tire. Oops, sorry. It's tough to do this stuff with gloves on, but it's so damn cold out. And that's probably about 30 seconds as well. Move around to right rear. I'm probably gonna guess these tires are all the same. Probably all around 30 seconds. Yep, 30 seconds. And right front. Check that out. And yep, just a little bit under 30 seconds. Okay, so moral of the story is, yeah, it'll be safe to drive home, and yes, maybe by next winter you're gonna wanna put some tires on it. No big deal, but this thing is in such fantastic shape. Look, it's got these, what do you call these things? Sorry about my finger there. These fender bulges, they're in great shape. Right front fender, no nicks, no dings, no dents, no scratches. Right front door, no nicks, no dings, no dents, no scratches. Let's see, I don't know what the roof looks like. I'll let you guys look at it, I can't see. It does, as you can see, have the roof rack. All right, and let's go and check the door out. Open this baby up, and we'll do the door jamb. There you go. If I seem to be hurrying, it's only because I am, because I'm freezing. I don't know what happened here. I guess there's a panel missing. You probably pick one up for $5 at the junkyard. Here's your passenger floor area. As you can see, in very nice shape. The dashboard is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look, even here, where you rest your arm all the time, is not beat up and worn out. The hinges are good on here. I mean, this has been a well taken care of vehicle. Here's your passenger seat. Looks like there's a couple of stains in here, but nothing major. And nowhere near the wear, obviously, is the other side. All right, let's do the door frame. As you can see, very nice, very clean. And we'll go down to the bottom where, as you can see, that's the most important area right there. If there's going to be rust, it's going to start right there. And I believe there might be a little bit on this vehicle, but we'll do it as we go along. Oh, right rear door. No nicks, no dings, no scratches. Let's do your headliner. You can see that. Very nice, very clean. Here's your rear seat. That is a 60/40 split fold down seat. So you can have quite a bit of cargo capacity if you're not carrying people. All right, look at how clean and nice the carpeting is. Look at, you even have switches right there. Those are for the rear windows. I never even noticed that before. That's pretty cool. All right, door jamb. Nice, clean, rust-free. As you can see, now we'll do the door frame. We'll come down here, and as you can see, just the tiniest little bit right there. I would recommend throwing some silver paint on there, and that would probably stop that right in its tracks. All right, and this is your right rear quarter panel. No nicks, no dings, no scratches. That is just unbelievable how nice it is. The rear bumper really impresses me on this vehicle. Lots of times when you see a rear bumper on a vehicle that's all beat up and battered and bruised, well, you want to think about that. But check this out. This one is in actually really good shape. A little bit of snow on it, but other than that, not bad. Here's your rear cargo area. It's got your little cargo nets, your power outlet. Like I said, it's got, oh look, it's even got the little hooky things for your grocery bags. As I said, it's a split fold down seat. You know, you just pop this latch up and the seat folds down. Okay, I don't know what that is. Looks like something for the spare tire. I'm just gonna leave it in there and you guys can have at it. All right, let's take a look underneath the vehicle. Try to stay out of the exhaust, because when I go near the exhaust, it'll fog up the lens. I've done that before, obviously, on cold days. There's your underneath. It does have a Class 3, as you can see, weight distributing hitch. All right, not that little weenie Class 1 or Class 2. All right, let's close this up. Here you got the 3.7 liter V6. Obviously 4x4, and it does work perfectly. All right, looks like a couple little nicks on the back here. Not bad. Probably could use a new wiper too. All right, close this up. Rear window defogger. There's your spare tire. They do make, you know, Jeep spare tire covers. This one obviously didn't have one, but you could get one if you wanted. Coming up this side, let's do the roof on this side so you guys can see. Looks pretty good. All right, now we'll start back on. This is your left rear quarter panel. I see no nicks, but one little, looks like a little ding right there, and no scratches. This is dirt. I could have just wiped it down. It's just too cold. All right, this is your left rear door, and as you can see, no nicks, no dings, no scratches. Here's your passenger side or compartment on this side. And as you can see, very nice, clean. Here's your door jamb. There you go. And let's do the door frame. Starting over there, and we'll work our way around. And down. There we go. And I don't know, yeah, very tiny little bit, but again, right under that rubber molding, you can see a little start. So you can really arrest that very quickly and make this a very nice vehicle. This is your driver's door. There it is, says Liberty Sport. No nicks. I don't see any dings, and I see no scratches. Let's open her up. We'll do the door frame. As you can see, very nice. Little bit, you know, of wear on the molding, of course, the rubber molding, or the rubber gasket, I should call it. And here's your door. So overall, I would say this is really nice and clean. Check that out. That's your driver's door right there. Very nice, very clean. The door itself, no nicks, no scratches, no dings. Left front fender, no nicks, no scratches, no dings. All right, come around to the front. Of course, it's got the iconic Jeep look, you know, of course. And as you can see, the front looks very nice. Even down low, again, just like the rear bumper, you always want to check down low to see whether, you know, the thing's been run into a lot of curbs or what have you. And now we'll take a look underneath. You guys can see, I have gone over this vehicle, done some work to it. I think I had to put a coil in it. It had a slight miss. You know, I did a couple things to it, but, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. It actually didn't require much. All right, let's check the hood out. Again, if there's going to be rust, it's going to be like up in, you know, this area here. And this doesn't appear to have any. The struts still managed to hold the hood up. I'm impressed by that, I got to tell you. All right, and here is, of course, the heart and soul of any vehicle is the engine and transmission. And there you go, the PowerTech 3.7. Now I can rev this one up, and you can listen to the engine now. They don't get any better than that. There is no high rev knock, there's no valve train noise, there's no taps, no nothing. I mean, this is just a fantastic running vehicle. All right, close the hood. I see some dirt, but other than a couple tiny little stone chips. Other than that though, but just take a gander at this thing, how nice it looks. That is a really good looking Jeep Liberty, especially for the price that I'm gonna sell it for. Somebody's gonna get themselves one heck of a deal. Now check this out. If you live in New Jersey, yes, this goes with the vehicle. You have a good inspection sticker until July of 2015. So that sounds to me like about a year and 4 or 5 months left. So there you have it, folks. Now we'll do the most important thing, of course. We're going to take it for a test drive, see how she runs. Okay, we're going to take it for a spin now. And one thing I'm going to point out to you guys is, as you saw before, like I said, it's really, really cold out today. So as you saw before, you saw it start up ice cold. Now it's had a chance to warm up, and I wanted to demonstrate to you that the vehicle starts just fine when it's warm. Important little tip, whether you buy from me or not, always start a car cold and warm just to make sure, you know, it starts fine both ways. The heat is fantastic. I can feel that coming out. Now let's go for a ride. As I said, this is a 3.7 liter V6 with a 4-speed automatic transmission. It's 4x4, so you're not going to get fantastic gas mileage, but, you know, it's smaller, so it's not like a big V8 Ford Expedition or something, you know. I don't know what's with all the traffic, but here we go. Now, when we're in two-wheel drive, just so you're aware, it is rear-wheel drive. This is not front-wheel drive. It's only when you throw it into 4x4 that you get all 4 wheels working. It's actually pretty decent handling, you know, vehicle too. I mean, for a Jeep, you know, they don't, none of them, especially the Wrangler handles terrible, but, you know, it's not too bad. Now, as you can see, I let go of the steering wheel. We're tracking relatively straight down the road. So there's no real front end, you know, looseness or play. It seems pretty good. Sorry about the bouncy camera. There's nothing I can do about that. And it gets right up to speed with that V6, which is nice. Oh, it's so cold today. All right, we're going to turn around here. And then what I'm going to do when we get back to the lot, I'm going to demonstrate the brakes and the 4-wheel drive. Oh, look at that, nice little turning radius too. In 2-wheel drive, I might add. We are in 2-wheel drive right now. And there we are, right smooth through the gears, right over 50 miles an hour, no problem. Like I said, I've actually put an unusual amount of mileage on this vehicle, mainly because we've had so much bad weather this year with the snow and everything, that this is the go-to vehicle. I want to be able to get around, so I go to the nice 4-wheel drive Jeep. So this thing does go great in the snow. In fact, I'm wondering, I might be able to demonstrate on a patch of ice and snow just how good this goes in the snow. We'll see when we get over here. What I'm going to do next, though, is pull onto this icy, snowy patch, slam on the brakes and let go of the steering wheel. Just keep an eye on the steering wheel to see, make sure, you know, that the brake equalization is pretty good. Let's go right here. The side in the gravel, and perfect. It stopped quickly and it stopped safely. Now, I don't think you can see this, but I'm going to pull over now. It's going to get real shaky here. It's a Jeep. Remember, it's a Jeep. Okay. Now, we are now on a sheet of ice, and I can barely move with the rear-wheel drive. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see through the windshield or not, but we are on a sheet of ice and snow. So this is a great place to demonstrate the 4-wheel drive. First of all, two-wheel drive. Now, what I'm gonna do is be quiet, step on the gas, and you're gonna hear the wheels spinning in the back. Here we go. And as you saw, we basically didn't go anywhere. Now, you pull the lever up, the little part-time symbol comes on, okay, in the display. Back up, as you can see, no problem, and watch, forwards. See, it's dragging us right out of the snow and ice, no problem. I'd be really scared to get on this patch, actually, if I only had rear-wheel drive, or for that matter, front-wheel drive, because I'd probably end up getting stuck. Now, this has what's called 4-low. You pull the lever over to the right and back, and what 4-low does, it changes everything. This is if you're really stuck in some serious snow. Now, here we go. Check it out. Look at this. It's pulling us right through. I mean, that is really simply amazing. Right now, I'm sitting on about 6 inches of snowy ice, and whoop, look at this, right out. No problem. You can actually even see my tracks up there that I went like 3 inches down. Then you pop it back in neutral, put the transfer case in neutral, and I'm going to leave it in 4-wheel drive until I get off of the ice, and there you go. As you can see, 4-wheel drive works perfectly. Look at this, it's pulling us right out, even over this bumpy, crunchy ice. Let this traffic go by, and then we'll pull into the lot. We'll pop it. Now, all you do, now what's nice is you can do this at speed too. So if you're going like 40 miles an hour and you hit a patch of bad weather and whatnot, you can pop it right into 4-wheel drive on the fly. All right, now I'm gonna pull in here, and we're in 2-wheel drive, of course, right now. All right, let me do a little recap for you guys. This is a 2002 Jeep Liberty Sport. 177,388 miles on it right now. But like I said, driving it, looking at it, you would never be able to guess the mileage on this vehicle. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the camera off. Apologize if I get my fingers in the way there, folks. And I'm going to take one more walk around. It's actually, the sun just popped out, which is kind of nice. And you can get a really good, sorry, I am terrible with this camera. You can get a really good close look at how nice this vehicle actually is. So let me back up a little bit. And there you go. It's a beauty. I mean, I rarely get them in this nice a shape. Like I said, this is going to be a really nice price for you guys as well. So if you need like a nice little, 5-passenger family type of little SUV that gets relatively good gas mileage for an SUV, I think this thing will be reliable as can be. And I can't imagine, if you take care of this baby, it should go for at least another 100,000 miles. That would be my guess. And you can see what a pretty little car this is. All right, folks, like I always do, if you need a nice, reliable, go-to kind of vehicle, this would probably be the one for you. Thanks.